What's up? This is BoxingWave. Here to speak about some good news. Okay, Bob Arum and Oscar De La Hoya possibly trying to put up a match between Manny Pacquiao and Canelo Alvarez for later this year. We all know that Pacquiao just won against Tim Bradley. He has another match coming up sometime later this year, and Canelo Alvarez still has another date set for a pay-per-view bout. So, Oscar and Bob Arum, with all of the drama and the beefs going on between the networks, between the promoting companies, these guys actually still have a close relationship. Oscar De La Hoya was under Bob Arum and his promotions when he was back in the days that he was fighting. So these guys still have a close relationship, and I think people need to look at this, regardless of what you feel about the fight itself. You got to look at the bigger picture here. This is a first step taken to possibly ending this cold war between the networks and stuff and the promoters. And I think it's the right step. If this is the fight that needs to take place, let it happen. Because these guys want to make money. Manny Pacquiao is just fighting the same guys over and over again. And I'm sure Bob Arum would like to throw him in there. I mean, the fans, not even Bob Arum. It's not even about the promoters, it's about the fans. We all want to see Manny Pacquiao in the mix with some Showtime, some Golden Boy boxers, and vice versa. Okay, so I think this is huge. Okay, these promoters need to put aside their differences and try to work out a good fight, a big money fight at that. Now, Richard Schaefer today already responded, said that he's not looking to do any business with Bob Arum. Okay, Richard Schaefer, if you don't know, he's the CEO of Golden Boy. Allegedly, him and Oscar De La Hoya, they have some problems going on inside. We don't, those are all alleged rumors still, so I'm not gonna guarantee. But I think it's pretty obvious that there's some kind of tension going on between these two. All right, we've heard of the rumors. I made videos about Schaefer, Oscar De La Hoya, Al Heyman. I made videos. Go look that up. Look on my channel. Okay, so I think these guys just need to understand. I have nothing against Richard Schaefer. He seems like a pretty good, cool guy, but I think he needs to look at the bigger picture here. It's about the sport, man. The sport is dying right now. The sport is it's a secondary sport. It's not the leading sport anymore. And you guys gotta work out. It's bigger than the 2-3 promoters. This fight is about the fighters and the fans at the end of the day. And we want to see the fights. We get tired of seeing the same fighters fight the same people 2-3 times in a row. All right, so I hope Richard Schaefer, and De La Hoya and Bob Arum try to work out something. If this fight needs to happen, to let it be this fight. As far as the fight itself, not the biggest fan of this fight. I can't possibly see Pacquiao fight at 154. I just think Canelo Alvarez is just too big and too skilled. Okay, I'm not saying he's too skilled for Pacquiao, but his size and his skills, his boxing ability, just might be way too much. Canelo barely makes 154. Okay, he barely makes that. All right, so he's gonna be too big for Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao, 147. It's not a big welterweight. You know what I'm saying? It's just the size differences, and Canelo has boxing ability, the youth. Manny Pacquiao's getting older. Big win with Tim Bradley. It was a huge legacy win right there. But at the same time, if he were to beat Canelo, that would be huge. That would be crazy. You know what? If he were to take this fight, I respect him for even getting in the ring with Canelo. You gotta respect him. Even though Floyd did, I just feel like it would be, it would be big for Manny as well, because Manny is not older than Floyd, but he's aging a little bit more quickly than Floyd Mayweather is, in my opinion. The speed, the power, it's not as fast as it was back in 08, 09. All right, a lot of people keep saying if the old Manny Pacquiao comes back. I think people are just they're not aware. They just need to come to realize that Pacquiao's older now, and he is slowing down. He's still one of the best out there, but he is slowing down. All right, if the old Manny Pacquiao comes back, no more if. Okay, can the Manny Pacquiao of today beat Canelo Alvarez? Can the Manny Pacquiao of today beat Tim Bradley or whoever he fights, Marquez for a 5th time? You know, Mike Alvarado. We don't know who he's gonna fight next. All right, so you guys got to start talking about Manny Pacquiao and his current state. He is getting older. He's only going to continue to get older. He's not going to just turn around and go back to 08, 09 Manny Pacquiao. It's not going to happen. All right. So guys, let me know what you think. Like I said, it's bigger than the fight itself. All right. The fight is okay. I guess the fight is pretty cool. But as far as what it means, the bigger picture behind it, possibly ending the Cold War. If this fight happens, hopefully there'll be more fights to come between the 2 networks, between the 2 promotions. All right, so just give me your thoughts on the fight and make sure you subscribe.